Hello guys and welcome back. Today's session is Sound Inspired by Nature. We're gonna see how to recreate ambient sounds like water or forest. Let's start by making the sound from scratch. I'll take Polygrid and I'll put a sampler. I'll take Percussion Shaky A from Bitwig library, and I'm decreasing value of speed. I'm gonna put the filter on high pass filter with resonance near to 100%. Now I'm changing the initial and final point of reading, and I'll take a delay. Okay, I'm duplicating this track. I'm changing the delay time of the first channel in order to create an enhanced effect. Now I'll take note echo. It requires to create some random repetitions of my notes. Of course, some random values of pitch helps me to make sound like water. Okay, now some effect in my slot. I need a high pass filter and low pass filter and whole reverb. A sidechain effect. This is my preset and I'm picking up the signal from a sidechain source. And let's put a delay too at the end. Okay, let's continue by adding a noise with a filter. I need an high pass filter also in this case. And a delay. And I'm gonna put an oscillator, a saw oscillator with a delay. This will help you to add a little bit of harmony in this context. We'll see how it sounds. It's super useful in these cases to randomize some parameters. I'm changing the resonance and the frequency of the filter as well. And I'll take another random LFO and I'm changing the pan of the first two channels. Well, in the final part, I'm gonna talk about macro control. Let's go ahead and grab macro 4. I'll connect it with the frequency of these two filters and with play position of my samples in this patch. Yeah, that's working pretty well. Now let's connect the second one with noise level. And the third one I'm connecting with saw level. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, my advice in this case could be to add some randoms and change the value of each source inside your patch. Now let's put a piano in this instrument layer. I think it works well with sounds of nature. Now I've got a global macro control in this instrument layer. You don't really need to do this, but if you want, you can. To be honest, I think it's super simple with global macro control in your instrument layer to change main features of your sound. Also in this case, we can randomize the level of each instrument. Okay, now let me show you a sound inspired by forest. Let's go ahead and grab a note filter because I don't actually want to trigger every instrument from any notes. In this case, I want to trigger this sound forest from a particular note and I'm setting a particular range. Now, when I play in this octave range, the note triggers only this sound called forest. And when I play the note above C3, they trigger the other two instruments. Now I put a wavetable oscillator and a filter. I think also in this case, an high-pass filter. Actually, I need to randomize number of possible events in a bar or in a period of time. And triggers helps me to have different numbers. I can also modulate this value, and I'll show you later on. Now I'm taking an LFO because I want to modulate a delay time. When you change the delay time during the process, basically you are changing the position of your sound, the position of your source. It could be a bird in flight in the forest or something like this. You can also modulate the attack and decay time. Okay, now I've got a great number of triggers, great number of events, but I need to have a different pitch for any event. And I'm using steps because I prefer completely randomic pitch for any event. This is out of harmony, this is out of any pedal from my song. It's completely inspired by nature. Now I'm gonna put a reverb. Now table index is modulated by sine wave. I'll take another random to modulate some parameters. Yeah, now we can modulate number of triggers. These are wavetable macro controls, and I think it could be fun to have different values. Now I'll create global macro control forest for this sound. Whoa, pretty cool, guys. Yeah, if you found this content interesting, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.